left the pinto beans or the white beans on the crock pot. Now we're going to start making some cornbread, so you can have that for this afternoon or later on in your time. And of course now we have the oven on 400. So Miss Margie, tell us, how do you make your cornbread? And I know several ladies make it differently. So,
Absolutely.
But we want to learn how you make it.
Well, my cornbread recipe is for my stepson. And in the South, we have Bubba's. So this is Bubba's sweet cornbread.
Okay.
And what I do is, and this was my mom's cast iron skillet, and you can't do without one. Anyway, you see I have greased it with some solid shortening, and this is...
And it's Crisco?
It is Crisco.
And how about
Doesn't have to be Crisco, but...
Okay. How about if you just have oil?
The oil is fine. There are a couple things to remember. One, you've got to make sure that it is soaked in if you're using a cast iron. And be careful that none has dripped over on the sides of the bottom, because if you put it in there and the heat could make it go higher.
So
the oven's on 400, and I want this to preheat,
okay,
because that cornbread is going to go into that hot skillet. Now, what we're going to do, and what I'm using, is the plain flour and cornmeal.
Now, my question is, how about if you don't have that? I know you said you could put oil on the pan.
Or you can melt butter.
Or we can melt butter. That's what I was going to say. Because, sometimes in the hurry, you might not have all the ingredients, but you have butter. And I think almost everybody has butter in their refrigerator.
Getting ready to take this hot pan out and pour our cornbread mixture into it. Be very, very careful. Make sure that you've got more than adequate covering over your hands. Make sure you don't have holes in your dish towel.
Yes, definitely.
It's a good way to burn your hand and finger.
So how long, by the time you put it in the oven, how long would this cornbread be ready?
All right, 400-degree oven, between 20 and 25 minutes.
Okay, and I know there's some people that like it, not that done, and some people like it kind of light. So pretty much, and I know in a minute we'll be showing our audience about how pretty much it looks. But I think the 25 minutes is over about our cornbread.
It's time to get this out.
Okay, well, awesome. I'm excited.
Again, ladies, remember, protect yourself.
Yes.
I can testify to burnt fingers.
Okay. Here we go. And we have your plate if you want to put it right here.
What we're going to do
Okay.
down. And here again, you've got to be able to flip this. Remember, everything is hot.
Yes. Okay. And I know some people might do the other way, you know, everybody completely.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that looks delicious. Delicious, delicious.
Now, let's flip him back a little bit.
Okay.
Sometimes folks like to take some melted butter and just come over the top of this. Whatever you like, it's okay. By the way, I did forget to tell you one step here, and that is to make sure that your cornbread is done before you take it out on the plate. Take a toothpick and run through the center of it
Okay.
to make sure if it comes out clean, then your cornbread's ready.
Okay. Well, now the pinto beans, of course, you know, we've had them for a long time, so we're about to put that in a plate and just show everybody how it's going to look. Of course, we have, as we've talked about, you can do pinto beans and white beans, right? The same procedure. This is white beans.
And, you know,
For
do a lot of soup.
Yes. Okay. And now, of course, we have our cornbread here. And can I go ahead and add the cornbread,
yes.
Miss Margie? Okay. And there you go. Pretty much.
That's a good lunch, a good dinner, and the nice thing about both of these, if you've got leftovers on your beans, and what am I going to do with them? I don't want to have another night of beans. Take this, make a white chili out of it.
Okay.
And do that with chicken, and it does turn out really good.
Well, thank you, Miss Margie, for sharing your recipes for us. And I know that later on, hopefully everybody likes this, and we'll be doing some more recipes. God bless you. You have a great day. We love you guys.